Welcome back to the Gridiron Gab, your weekly dose of all things football. Today, we're diving headfirst into the madness that was the 2025 NFL trade deadline. And let me tell you folks, it was a whirlwind. Teams scrambling, futures being mortgaged, and some absolute head-scratchers that left fans screaming, "What just happened?" We saw contenders trying to solidify their playoff push, and rebuilding teams shedding assets for that coveted future draft capital. But not all moves are created equal, and some teams definitely walked away from this deadline feeling like they got the short end of the stick. Others, however, played chess while everyone else was playing checkers. Let's break down the winners and losers from this insane period of NFL wheeling and dealing.
All right, let's get straight to the hot topic, the New York Jets. Did they get ripped off? It certainly feels that way to many fans and analysts after their puzzling decision to trade a promising young defensive end for what many considered to be minimal compensation. They sent their rising star DE, who had a 6-sack season, along with a 4th-round pick, for an aging veteran wide receiver with a history of injuries and only 30 receiving yards in his last 3 games. This move left a huge hole on defense and didn't seem to address their offensive needs effectively. It feels like they overpaid, plain and simple, sacrificing valuable future assets for a short-term gamble that likely won't pay off. They're definitely in the loser column for this deadline. And they weren't the only ones making head-scratching moves.
But it wasn't all doom and gloom. Some teams truly shined, making moves that could define their season and beyond. Take the Buffalo Bills, for example. They snagged a top-tier slot cornerback, a Pro Bowl talent, for just a 5th-round pick. This was a brilliant move, filling a critical need with a proven player at an absolute bargain price, significantly bolstering their secondary for a deep playoff run. Another smart play was the Philadelphia Eagles offloading an underperforming high-salary running back and receiving a 6th-round pick in return, freeing up crucial cap space and gaining a future asset. These teams understood the assignment: leverage assets, address needs, and don't overpay. They strengthened their rosters without sacrificing their long-term vision, positioning themselves as true winners of the 2025 trade deadline.